Hello, boys and girls, first graders. Are you ready to learn a new lesson? Let's start. Please bring your reading and writing workbook and let's open page 28. Awesome. Let's start.
Weekly concept, where I live. Essential question, what is it like where you live?
All right. So the weekly concept for this lesson on this week is where I live. What is it like where you live? Let's take a look at this page.
Outside my window. Talk about it. What does the boy see outside his window?
Very good. So the concept for this week is where I live. Essential means the main idea of that lesson or the important idea of the lesson. So we will be talking and reading about different places where people live. For this question, they ask, where does the boy see outside his window? Looking from where the boy lives and from his windows, where do you think this boy lives? Do you think he lives in a city or in a country? Very good. If you choose city, you guess it right. So, since people live in different kind of places, as we see, how do you know this is a city? I see tall buildings, many people, many cars, crowded, probably loud, noisy. Yeah, so this boy is living in a city. Awesome. So, if I ask you, can you visualize or guess what's a country will look like? I think will be less buildings, less people, less transportations, like probably less cars on the street or on the roads. The roads itself is small or narrow, probably 2 or 3 lanes only. And I'm sure the buildings was not as tall as in the city. And even if there would be probably one building, but look from the window where the boy lived, I can tell he's living in a very busy city. All right. So for our concept, this is seeing where the boy lives in a city or in a village. Let's see the oral words for this lesson. City and country. All right. What's the definition for the word city, or what's the word city means? A city is a large town with tall buildings and many people. And that's what you see exactly from the window where the boy lives. See? Very busy area. Awesome. So let's put the word city in a sentence just to explain the meaning. Mr. Ali takes a bus across the city to his job in a tall office building. So now I know that this is a busy city. He takes the bus, takes public transportations, and he works in a tall building. All right, the second word is country. Country. The country is the land outside a town or city where there are farms and not many buildings or people. So what do you think we could see more in the country? More greens, more fields, yeah, more trees, more animals, and of course, less big buildings, less people, less cars. So let's use that word country in an example. On our drive through the country, we passed by fields of corn and saw lots of cows. Of course, because this is awesome. This is a country where more animals, few houses, not tall building, few people, few cars, and less transportation. All right, so that was that. Outside of the window for that boy, if you look back again, we can tell that he lives in a city. So as we say, now if I say visualize, if you're in a country, how the streets will look like. Maybe not as big and wide like in a city. Do you see subway or lots of transportation like buses and metro and train and tram? Not in a country, but I'm sure we'll find them in a city. How about cars? Yeah, we'll see definitely cars in a country, but not as much as you can see in a city. All right. How about tall buildings? In a city, yes, for sure, but not in a country. All right, awesome boys and girls. That was just the main idea of the lesson. All right, I'll leave you. You can, if you have a book that talks about countries, you can go through the books, look and come up with more ideas about what can you see in a country and what's outside of your city if you're living in a city. So if you just peek through your windows, you might see lots of buildings around you. You might see your streets is quite big. You will be seeing or even hearing cars. Yes, and of course cities, noisy, loud, and always busy with peoples and shops and stores and all that stuff. Okay, that's it for today. Bye-bye.